walk and talk a little bit
Let's
about some
do
of
it.
your works? Would
Sure.
you even like to just tell us about this wonderful piece we've been standing in front of here?
It is literally a piece of a plaster wall that's been cut out and created and formally presented. It's by the Italian artist Piero Manzoni. My recollection of the date is late 57, early 1958. And Manzoni was really a conceptual artist and questioning what exactly is a work of art. And it is what the artist says it is, in a sense, and that's his ultimate presumption. So he cut out this piece of wall, framed it, presented it, and I'd said, this is my work. And so the discussion is really about the relationship of the artist to the art-making process in a postmodern society. So in large measure, this is one of the grounding pieces in our collection. This particular installation of the house is really about bringing out some of the more important American and European works in the collection and responding to a major exhibition going on in Fort Worth right now at the Modern that Michael Opping has curated, which has 4 mid-century masters, Yves Klein, Lucio Fontana, Mark Rothko, and Barnett Newman. It's really one of the most significant shows that's come to these parts in some time. And our goal is always, because this is really almost a public venue, is to try to respond to what's going on in the community. So it's for both people in the community and for people who come to see exhibitions from other parts of the world, to have an alternative way of seeing things that are going on, and to sort of respond to in a critical way what was going on during the time of those artists. And this was sort of our take a little bit, or our excuse for exploring the evolution of this. We speak of Manzoni with this. Another example of Manzoni is over here, which is exactly what it is perceived as, which is an egg. And there he has put his thumbprint on the egg and declared that a work of art as well. So it wasn't just canvas or a piece of a wall, but something so innocuous as a hard-boiled egg, if you will, with his thumbprint declaring that a work of art. Again, it's all about the conceptual idea about what is a work of art. And then to my left is a very early piece from 1962 by Christo. And you all know Christo, who wraps buildings and commemorates his activities with these wonderful not photographs, but drawings that describe what he's going to do. In his early career, what he really did was camouflage the quote-unquote work of art by wrapping it in this bag. I think it's nothing more than some rocks inside there, but you never can quite see what the essence of the art is. Ultimately, he wrapped buildings to hide what was under it, or to modify the experience of those works. But here he, in a pretty primitive way, basically camouflaged the work of art. As I suggested, this particular installation was about both European and American masters in the collection and important works. This particular work by Bob Ryman is one of my favorites. It's from 1962, and Bob was exploring the nature of the canvas and how to, again, this art-making process where we talked about Manzoni, we talked about Christo. Ryman was exploring art in, again, another very interesting way, and you can see the gesture and this almost incredible confidence to explore the gesture of putting paint on the canvas, the sort of cake icing work in the way he did it. But what is interesting to me about this minimalist work is that most of the canvas is blank, and then he's put his name right in the middle, which is an incredibly audacious act. This is one of his early and most important paintings, as he's formed the idea of what exactly is a painting. What are the boundaries of the painting? What are the limits of it, if you will?